Hello everybody, and welcome to part 4 of the Ultimate Internet Iceberg. I thank you so much for clicking on the video. I am very excited to show this video to you all, because there's a lot of very interesting topics to talk about in this video. So without keeping you too much longer, let's just get straight into it. Enjoy. A858. A858 was a subreddit that popped up in 2011, and the only thing that was ever posted on it was many posts about random sequences of letters and numbers. These messages were very strange, as they said the mystery goes far beyond what people believe it is, and that they are quote-unquote not a terrorist group. The subreddit shut down in 2015 after the main moderator said that they were ending it. To this day, nobody knows who A858 was or why they made these posts in the first place. William Utermoen. This man was an artist born on December 5th, 1933. Throughout his career, he made a lot of pretty strange and just really weird art, but his most famous artwork comes from his self-portraits. Now, that doesn't sound too strange until you look at the self-portraits he took over time. In 1995, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and in the years leading up, and for the future after, his portraits began to get more and more just strange. These are the portraits he drew himself, and they obviously show the clear deterioration of a man and his mind. A very unique and terrible look into a very terrible disease. Or Grease YouTube playlist. This is a playlist on YouTube that contains basically every video that shouldn't be on YouTube. These videos contain basically gore and things that YouTube is very strongly against, however just don't seem to remove the videos anyways. The playlist itself has been taken off YouTube multiple times, but people keep re-uploading it. They don't take the actual videos off, just the playlist, which I find very strange. Faux X. I think that's how you pronounce this name. I'm probably extremely wrong. However, I don't care to go look it up because I've heard this band's music and it's atrocious and just makes my ears sad. I can't play their music here due to copyright, but if I remember, I will leave a link in the description. The Smile Tapes. The Smile Tapes are an ARG created by a YouTube user named Hatariku. The ARG is about a new drug going around, the name of which being called Smile. When taking this drug, the people begin to smile. The smile gradually gets bigger and bigger until it gets to this point, and eventually, they just flat out die. Despite how strange it sounds, it actually is a very well put together and pretty in-depth ARG. It has a lot of great and pretty disturbing imagery. I suggest you go check it out if you're into ARGs. BestGore.com. BestGore was a website that was created in 2008 and ran all the way up until 2020. The website was created by Mark Merrick, and as you could probably guess, it was a website dedicated to showing videos and pictures of people who would become unalived in increasingly worse and more gruesome ways. I don't understand why websites like this are so popular. However, this is one of the most popular websites to ever do it, and it's the one that started websites like this to get really popular, so that's why it's on this iceberg. Enrix.com. Enrix.com is a website created sometime in the 2010s, I couldn't definitively say where. If I had to guess, around 2012. The website, upon clicking on it, looks pretty normal. However, it is in Thai, so a lot of people probably can't read it. When you translated the page speaks of a disease called Enrix and how it's very transmittable between people and extremely deadly. However, Enrix is not a real disease, nor is it a code name for any disease. It's simply made up for this website. If I had to guess, this is an ARG. However, at the time of writing this, the website is not up anymore. I went to go do the research for this video, and the website was still up in its full form. However, upon trying to go get footage for the video, the website is completely offline. So I have no way to get actual footage. There is the YouTube video though that I have been showing. This is a pretty weird website actually that, if it was still up, you could get into a pretty big rabbit hole with. MelMel. This entry refers to this channel. This channel uploads YouTube shorts that are 1 second long that consist of showing a picture of this man. We don't know who this is, but we can probably assume that the man's name is Mikkel. However, we don't receive any information about who this man is or why these videos are being uploaded. It's a very weird channel overall, and one that I have no idea why it exists. The Death of Pablo. So, a lot of people have heard of Kanye's album, The Life of Pablo, which released in 2016. However, The Death of Pablo is a very weird story overall. The Death of Pablo comes from a 4chan user who described how he had a recurring dream where instead of Kanye uploading The Life of Pablo, he uploaded an album called The Death of Pablo. However, the Death of Pablo album contains only a few songs from the original album, but these songs are sometimes close to 20 minutes long and just sound a lot darker than the songs that Kanye released. He had such a vision for this that he helped get some people together to help him recreate what he heard in his dreams, and you can go listen to the full Death of Pablo album on YouTube. I can't play any of the songs here due to copyright, but it's just a really weird story and one that did take Reddit over for actually a few weeks at one point. Heartbeat in the Brain. This is a short film created by Amanda Fielding. The movie was released all the way back in 1970, and for a while, people forgot about it. The movie became lost to time and was considered all but lost media up until April 28, 2011, when it was shown at a London art show. However, despite it being seen by a few people, all we have are personal accounts of people who watched the movie. The movie shows a woman who drills a hole in her head with a dentist drill. Not a lot else goes on, but they spare no expense at showing you every detail that they can. As of the time I'm writing this, the movie basically in its entirety is still lost media, and the person who created it has no real intention of releasing it to the public. The only things that exist of it are a few screenshots and a poster for the picture advertising it. WizardChan.org. WizardChan.org is a website that was created in 2012 and is a message board, or message boards, dedicated to self-proclaimed virgins who are happy that they have no sexual experience and no jobs. The whole website is just really bizarre, and as you delve into these message boards, it just gets weirder. You'll find a lot of people on here talking about the fact that they say they are very happy with their lives and very content. However, a lot of the overtones behind the things they say and the way that they say it just makes it seem like they are anything but happy and are actually very depressed. It's just a very strange website that is still active to this day. r/ur. r/ur is a subreddit dedicated to hosting memes that are just really bad and really stupid. I only include it on this iceberg as the whole community within it is one of the most dedicated Reddit communities I've ever seen, posting many posts a day, and these posts are just really, really stupid. However, this isn't the entire thing, as there is this website you can find that is considered the original Ur subreddit, and this is what it is. I have no idea what is going on here, but according to the person who made this, they are apparently bad with computers, so at least we know that. WKCR Hijacking. The WKCR Hijacking was a hijacking of a radio station in mid-1995. The radio station was 89.9 FM New York, and the hijacking played this.
On the Ida Dominic Marscat of your and Joe, wife of William Mother Mary and Baron of Isabella, July 4th, 1987, Peter Gunn, son of Robert Stedler K, brother Bob, Karen, Cindy, and Mary, husband of Liz, the father, Shady, Mocha, Rick, and Lucy, my brother-in-law.
The rest of it goes on for quite a few minutes actually, and the whole thing is just really weird as it seems to just list off a bunch of people's obituaries. A lot of people believe that this was some kind of warning or threat. However, it was more than likely just a prank by some DJs, as the entire radio station was ran by college DJs. A very strange but kind of cool thing to look into. Worldscom Cult. Worlds.com is a game created by the company Worlds Inc. and was first published in April of 1995. The game allows players to go online and communicate with each other using 3D rendered avatars, kinda similar to VR chat, except not in VR, and it was made in 1995. Rumors began to spread that there was a cult that was popping up in the game, the leader of the cult being named Nexalist. People began to think there was a cult going on, as the main leader of this supposed cult was a very dark and nihilistic person, and not only that, the game just looks very dark and disturbing, so naturally, people would assume there was something going on with it. As well as that, the leader of this supposed cult began to gain relevancy in the community, despite the fact that the game was dying when he started to gain this popularity. To my knowledge, there's no actual cult here, just speculation on people's part. Still, a very strange topic that does have a few videos dedicated to the subject. Alright everybody, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and maybe even subscribe, as it not only helps out my channel, but it keeps you up to date with all the new content that I'm posting. I really enjoyed making this video, and I just really hope that you all enjoyed it. It means a lot to me that there are so many people who do want to watch my videos, and it continues to inspire me to make more content like this. So, I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I thank you so much for watching, and I do hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.
We gon' be okay.